Oh shit, I'm recording. I want to get used to like talking to the camera. It just feels weird, you know. It feels like I'm kind of like going crazy and talking to myself. What was I gonna say? Yeah, basically, I'm making an album. So I'm a rapper. I'm making a rap album, obviously. But my favourite albums, I should say, my favourite albums are the ones that are like story driven. So like, you've got Kendrick's Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. You've got Biggie Smalls, Ready to Die. You've got Mike Skinner, A Grand Don't Come for Free, and original pirate material, but mostly A Grand Don't Come for Free. You've got Louse the Cat, The Girl, The Tree, and The Cat. I can't remember what order it's in. But yeah, those kind of albums are the ones that I like admire. Purely because I think like the storytelling just kind of takes me into a different world. It's like watching a movie in a form of like an audio movie, basically. And that's basically what I'm trying to do with my album. I'm not trying to copy any of these people. I want it to be my own story, my own, footprint, all of that shit. But I do want it to be story driven because those are my favourite kind of albums. So that's what I've been trying to do with this album. I'm deep into it now. I'm not there yet. I've got quite a few tracks from it. I've got like the rough layout. The other day I kind of worked it all out, but I want it to be like a progression, a beginning, middle and end, and I want there to be like, you know, a transformative experience for the listener, and like obviously me going through the album. And the album is a true story pretty much, or a lot of it is true, the actual story that I'm telling. But basically the main focus is trauma and like how you interact with your own trauma and how it kind of shapes you, what it means. But ultimately it's about overcoming trauma and like learning that you can overcome it and eventually growing to appreciate it, which sounds really weird, but everyone I've spoken to who kind of has a similar experience when it comes to like trauma and shit like that, they've all said the same thing. It either consumes you or you use it to grow and progress further as a person. And I wanted my album to be about that because I've got a story that I've been meaning to tell and I just haven't told it yet. And I've been taking my time with it. I don't want to rush it. I want it to be fucking amazing. I want it to be fucking groundbreaking. I want it to be like era defining. I'm not copying anyone else in terms of sound. I'm just picking my own fucking flavour and shit that sounds good to me. I don't give a shit about the trends, basically. I just want to create what's good for me, and I want it to be timeless, ultimately. But yeah, it's about trauma, it's about overcoming it, growing to appreciate it. And basically I wanted the title, or I wanted there to be like a sentence that reflects like a scar, because a scar, you know, you get a scar, it's there forever, it's not going away, but you can grow around it. I remember a wicked analogy that Casey Neistat said in one of his videos years ago. I can't remember which one it was, but he said it's like a tree gets a scar on it. You can like scar the tree, and it's never going to go away, but the rest of the tree continues to grow, and the amount of the tree that scar takes up decreases over time, and it becomes less and less significant. Still part of it, but less of the big picture. And I wanted like a sentence that kind of reflects that, and I told this to my missus, and she said, why don't you call it something like, this will stay with you forever? Because depending on the context, that sentence means many things, just like a scar. So like when you first get a scar, it's a horrible thing, and it's, you know, fucking, yeah, traumatic. And then over time, eventually you look at that scar and you're grateful for it, and it's, you know, the traumatic thing that happened to you led to you becoming who you are today, you know, and changing as a person, and you made decisions because of that, and it's led you to being where you are, and you become proud of it in a way. And that's kind of the perfect sentence for it, because yeah, it just basically perfectly summarized what I wanted to say, and that sentence is gonna change throughout the album, depending on context. Sorry, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I wanted to put some videos out there where I haven't edited anything, and it's long form, me just kind of updating progress and shit. But yeah, so I wanted it. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I don't really have much else to say, I don't think, but I think I'm gonna do some more update videos. Yeah, it kind of starts. The album starts quite cinematic, and it drops you in this world, and that's where you think the album starts, but it doesn't really. It then switches to. It kind of basically teases you what's going to come up. Like it's like, you know, when you get dropped in the middle of a movie, and it's like, I don't know, someone falling out the sky, and then it pauses, and it's like, how did I get here? It's not quite like that, but that's the kind of vibe I was going for. And then it comes back later on in the album. But yeah, I wanted to just paint this world, vivid imagery, what led to me kind of facing my own shit and my own demons, why I was the way I was when I was growing up, what led to it, and where I am now, because I'm in the best place I think I've ever been, like mentally and physically. And I just wanted to be able to fucking help people with it, do you know what I mean? Like, ultimately, that's probably the biggest goal of the album, just to fucking help people through their own shit, and just, you know, help them kind of recontextualize their own trauma and their own demons, and just basically show them that there is a fucking way out, and there is a reason to go on, because you will turn around one day and you will appreciate the shit that happened to you. Like, you have to, because if you don't, it just consumes you, and it's just fucking, yeah, it's just not good. But yeah, basically that's where I'm at. I'm probably, I don't want to overestimate, but let's say 50% of the way through the album, maybe 45%. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more of this shit. I've already said that, but I'm not very good at talking to the camera unless I've edited the shit out of it. So there you go. Yo, the name is J-Bo. See you later.